It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. On one sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. With Doc Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And here we go on EA Sports. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
On second down, a run with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. Jukes one defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. And here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie. He could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the gun, Stroud gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 7, and the Texans first down.
1st and 10, on to Mixon. They'll cobble together a yard there. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they bring him down around the 34. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Houston first.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Houston.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Texans.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one quickly to Dell. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up second down.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Houston.
Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
6-yard pickup.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard. So they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Stroud off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And the shotgun to give to Mixon. Pushing for the red zone. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Texans first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
To Nico Collins. A 5-yard pickup on the
Stroud now on 3rd.
It's 3rd down.
The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stafford from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
At the 25-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 3rd down and 8. Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. We fake the handoff now, Stafford. This will be caught by Adams. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A loss of 1 on the play makes it 3rd and 17.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First down throw by Stroud. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Tank Dell the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Rams 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. To throw, Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Texans are headed back to the field on offense, so we get a look at Tank Dell. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At their 48.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down from the gun. Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Chubb. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams headed out to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing now, off play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's a gain
Ball on
of
the 45, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's complete to Higbee. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Texans.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up
when you get that
down.
jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi.
2 yards on the pickup.
The Rams
It's second and
in need of some points before the break. From the 24. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two.
Stafford is hit. The ball is out. And the Texans grab it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
I couldn't say it better myself.
The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's stepping up and takes off with this one.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. It gave him just enough room to run.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to throw, Stroud. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Houston.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Mixon. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The throw is caught. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends the lead to 20. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Stroud completes it quick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up
From the 32.
at the 32-yard line.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd down and 5 yards to go.
From the gun, Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To number 3, Tank Dell. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Texans.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Picked up by the Rams! And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock.
On second down, it's Williams again. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they take this in for the score. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say the slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Point after converted from Cartier. And the Rams drop the lead back to 13.
Rams 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans 1st downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Quentin late on the coverage.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
11 on the play. 1st down, Texans.
They'll motion a tight end left. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Here's Stroud again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Short pass brought in. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
9-yard gain on the play.
To the air, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
QB keeps. Stroud is hit. The ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
14.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return coming from the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Texans are headed back to the field on offense, so we get a look at Tank Dell. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38.
From the 38. Hits him on the out route. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Stroud now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Low finding his back, Nixon. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Stroud on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain. 1st and 10 from the 41. Running it with Mixon. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force to throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
The Rams set to go on offense once more. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Stafford finds him over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. 1st and 10, all right to mix it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Chubb running out of the gun. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting and that play goes right out the window.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Juke the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stafford now on 1st down. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
This is Williams. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Taken down at the 41.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
He touches him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of 2. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 2nd and long. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely you're going to get man-to-man coverage and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you can still get the first.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A handout to Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Stafford now against the blitz. Touchdown, LA! The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Bronk, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
from the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And on this 3rd down, Rams electing to go with a dime set. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he's going to be stopped well shy. That first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Brought down before the return gets far. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On first down, here's Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That one complete to Whittington. And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. Third down, he's up next.
Whittington. It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long now for Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Lofts it deep right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Running right with Chubb. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Stroud completes it quick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans looking like they'll start this season with a win. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's Chubb. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
2nd and goal.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Chubb again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Rams 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Rams headed out to the field now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Trying to set this up quick.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Danico Autry. A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Jalen Bullock. A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a win for the Texans. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.